Hi guys, you're welcome to yet another tutorial on Benny Souls. My name is Benedicta. If you're a new subscriber, please hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. For our returning subscribers, we love you and say continue to come by and stop by. Okay, today we are going to be making this beautiful scrunchie you see me wearing here. So this is beautiful. So if it's something you really want to learn how to do, so let's go over to sewing table. And here, these are the materials we're going to be needing to make that beautiful scrunchie. So here I have my doll face, and then you can use any material of your choice. Then we have our tape measure, a chalk, a pin, then we have a scissor, and of course, a elastic band. So, like I was saying, you can use any fabric of your choice. Here I decided to use a doll face. You can use Ankara. So to make this beautiful scrunchies, we're going to be needing 3 pieces of fabric, 30 inches long and 6 inches wide, 15 inches long and 3 inches wide, and of course 15 inches long and 2 inches wide. So here you can make yours, the first one, not 6 inches, you can make it 8 inches, 10 inches, depending on how bold you want it to be. And here I've gone ahead to cut out those 3 pieces that I mentioned earlier. I'm going to trim off that industrial hemming there. And then this is my 6 inches by 30 inches piece. Like I said, you can make it up to 10, 12, depending on how you bold you want your scrunchie to be. So here I'm going to turn it, fold it into two, and then I'm going to go over to my sewing machine and sew it from one edge to the other using half an inch sewing allowance. Sew it from one inch to the other with with half an inch sewing allowance. And also this is my elastic casing, the 15 by 3 inches is my elastic casing. I'm going to sew it with quarter of an inch from one edge to the other. So I'm going to do that and come back and show you. So here guys, I'm done sewing it. So this is what I have. Like I said, I used half an inch to sew the bigger piece, and then for the smaller piece I used 0.25 sewing allowance. That is quarter of an inch sewing allowance. And so now I'm going to turn it inside out. I'm going to turn both the big and the small one inside out. So here I'm done turning it out, and this is what I have. Okay, this is what I have. So this is what I have. Straighten it out. And then I'm going to take the other piece, that is the 15 by 2 inches, using my napkin pin. Then I'm going to pass it through the bigger piece. I'll pass it to the other end of the bigger piece. And pass it like so, like you see me doing. Make sure it is straight in the inside. Please pass it from one end to the other. Please keep in mind of the other edge. Don't make it go inside. So when I get to that particular place, I'm going to hold it and then make it, align it all, make it centralize on that middle sewing allowance, and then I'm going to sew that edge, bring it out at the other edge and do the same thing to it. So here I'm done sewing it, and this is what it looks like. It's scrunching already. Our scrunchie is scrunching already. So this is it. I'm going to set that aside, and then I'm going to cut out our elastic band. So for this scrunchie, we're going to be making use of 7 inch elastic band. We're going to be making use of 7 inches elastic band. So I'm going to cut out 7 inches of our elastic band, and there you have it. So I'm cutting it out here, and then I'll set this aside. So after cutting it out, I'm going to use my safety pin to pass it through our elastic casing that we've already sewn together. We'll pass it through, just we will pass through that pieces from through the bigger piece, we're going to pass our elastic casing through its casing. Elastic piece through its casing, and here. Please be conscious of the other edge so it won't go in. And then I'm going to sew there, but first of all I'm going to pin it down and bring it out at the other edge before going to sew. So I'm going to pin it right now. So after pinning it, I'll bring out our safety pin from the other edge, bringing out from the other edge, and then I'm going to pull it out and go over to my sewing machine. I'm going to sew up the two edges. I'm going to sew up the two edges, sew it up there and then sew it at that side. So using half an inch sewing allowance. So here I'm done sewing it, and this is what it looks like. It's so beautiful. So here I'm going to bring back a bigger casing. Make sure the center is aligned. Make sure it is aligned and do not flip it. If you turn it, it might look like it's like a zigzag. So make sure you align it very well. Then pick up the elastic, turn it front facing front. Then place it on it, wrap it up with the bigger piece. Wrap it up with the bigger piece. Then sew there. Do the same, I'll go over and do the same thing at the other edge. Turn it up and then sew it. So I'll go over and sew it, then come back to show you. And here guys, I'm done sewing it up. It's already looking beautiful. So this, the reason why I had to flip it over is for it to be able to cover our sewing allowances, those conceal those sewing allowances that we did there. So I'm concealing it with the bigger piece, and this is what we have. Then I'm going to do the same to the other side. So this is what we have. Isn't it looking so beautiful? And very easy to make. Yeah, very easy. So please make yours, and then please tag me when you make yours. This is something you want to try. Like I said, you can make use of your Ankara. And please do subscribe to our YouTube channel and turn on the notification bell. We love you. And please keep checking up on us to see the videos we're going to be uploading. We promise to always learn together. We'll see you, and then bye.